What does Ivor do for a living now? Did he leave his job permanently?
I have left my job. I am looking for a job. This is the truth.
I don't want to offend anyone, but like, I don't love people helping us clean, cook. How did you get into shape after River? But he's the money police. He was making good money, but the hours that he had to put in. Are you trying to break up the questions? Maybe you think that I don't understand it? I was calling Emerald up. Besides content creation, is there anything else you do to earn money?
There's a lot of stuff we do to earn money. Mainly it's investments, crypto, stocks. I don't know, we have a financial advisor that really kind of like takes care of everything for us, but
First investment property.
Yep.
And hopefully that's going to turn into a portfolio. I think our main source of income is content creation and brand deals, and then we take that money.
Yeah, and production work as well. We have production companies.
And the goal is to take those brand deals and make it passive income by, having a portfolio of investments.
Yep, but Alana and I only spend 15% of our income every month. Everything else is either saved or invested.
I'm happy that I was like that, because I can sometimes be the buying bags and things I don't need, but he's the money police.
Yeah,
so
I don't really care.
He'll make sure that half of whatever we earn is put away for when we're older, and to make sure that River goes through a good college and River has a good life. So
it's my job. It's my job. My name is Jeff. We got this question a lot. I feel like I've answered this before. I feel like I've answered this a lot. What does Ivor do for a living now? Did he leave his job permanently? So what I used to do is I used to be in creative work. I used to design festivals. I used to work with musicians. There's videos on our YouTube channel where you can go and see like the work I've done at Coachella and things like that, right? That was like what I did when I met Alana. Now, as we progressed through our relationship, I decided within the last couple years now that I'm just not going to do that work in the music industry anymore, because we were doing so well in our own brand. It just became like, okay, I need to allocate all my time into what we're doing because we are doing so well. If I didn't do that and I just left Alana to like figure out everything by herself, I mean, we wouldn't be anywhere that we are right now.
But to simplify things, before Ivan and I met, we were doing our own thing. I was modeling and doing my Instagram, and he was in the music industry. And being together, we soon realized that if we did this social media thing together, we are just making, if not double, but 3 times of what we were making with what he was doing separately and what I was doing separately. Basically, I was making 3x, modeling. I was making like little money here, and then he was making good money, but the hours that he had to put in was insane, right? You were like at the festivals, like consistently. Like I'm sitting when you were in Coachella, like he didn't sleep. Like I used to see him when he used to work on like one Coachella project. The guy wouldn't sleep for weeks.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of work.
It was a lot. So I think that we realized soon that if we just did this together, the money was better, the hours were better, we were flexible. We could, he didn't have to be away from me. I didn't have to be away from him, because my modeling job, sometimes I had to go to New York. Sometimes you had to go. You had a project in Africa once, right?
Yeah.
Like
Africa, Jamaica. I was going all around the world.
We just realized that this was more lucrative.
And I think also there was like a part of me that just felt that I kind of hit like my ceiling in that industry. I mean, I worked with like every artist that I wanted to work with. I worked with like really big artists.
You worked with Drake. How do you guys manage work in LA? Do you guys have nanny or maids?
No. Well, we don't have any nanny or maids in LA. We were lucky enough to have family members come and visit us that would help with the baby whenever they could, but it was mainly on me and Alana. We did everything. It's hard.
I think in LA we have no help at all. We do everything ourselves, from cooking, cleaning, to taking care of the baby. And this has been like that since before I was pregnant, while I was pregnant, even now with the baby. Mm-hmm. But it's funny because when we come here, it's the absolute opposite, because we have so much help. I kind of don't know what to do with myself sometimes, because we have people helping us clean, cook, and do everything. But even though we do have help here, we decided as parents that we have a rule with River. Even though someone's helping us take care of him, we have the one parent or family member rule that one of us is always in the room even though we have help. So yeah, just to answer your question short, We do not have help in LA, and when we come to India, it's the absolute opposite. But we love it like that. I feel like, especially I workers, we were in India. We've been in India for like almost a month, and I was like, oh my god, like I miss cooking. Like I just need to go down and cook. Because he loves cooking so much.
I think the biggest difference truly is the amount of like time we have that we can allocate to like other things that we can't do in LA. Like for example, I train every day. Like without a doubt I'm training, and I can't do that in LA. It's like it's pretty much impossible because the only if I get free time, I'm going to like probably golf or like, you know, that's it. So have you ever struggled with anxiety, and how do you manage it?
So I don't talk about this often, but when I was younger, I had really bad social anxiety. As a little girl, I felt ashamed to talk about it. I wondered why my friends could so confidently stand up in class and read out loud, while the thought of me doing the same would leave me having a panic attack and hyperventilating in the bathroom. And I know I'm not the only one that's felt ashamed to talk about what they're struggling with. Despite growing up in an era of mental health awareness, 37% of Gen Zs think that seeking help or therapy is a sign of mental weakness. That's why I'm so happy that today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp, and that services like this are so widely available compared to when I was a kid. Therapists listen, they ask questions, and they help you see things from a new perspective. They can give you advice and techniques to make positive changes in your life. And BetterHelp's mission is to make starting therapy as easy as possible. Head to betterhelp.com/Alana and Ivor, or click on the link in our description to get 10% off your first month. And see if talking it out just helps you free up a little mental bandwidth. How did you get into shape after River? I feel like during my pregnancy, thanks to my husband, I ate pretty well, and I wasn't active like going to the gym every day, but I was active in the terms of like we were going out and doing things. I wasn't just sitting in bed. We were traveling, we were on the move. Like my baby moved, we were in Italy. I was doing like 10,000 steps a day in Italy.
Yeah, you're moving.
I was moving. So I feel like during my pregnancy, I didn't put on that much weight. I put on just enough what was considered a healthy weight to put on that you should be. So when I did give birth to River, my bounce back wasn't as hard as it was just because I didn't put on that much weight. So I feel like I didn't really do any crazy workout routine. It naturally just, as the months passed, I just lost the extra weight. And I just feel like it's eating right. I did start doing light workouts like Pilates, but that's about it. Does River have an Indian passport?
No, he has a U.S. passport because he was born in the U.S.
And
I think he can get OCI or something like that, right? Like I need to get one.
So sadly, I think India does not allow dual citizenship. Ideally, we would love for him to be, have both.
You
but
never
that
know.
Doesn't exist.
You never know though. It might soon because India and U.S. relationships are spicing up. Mm-hmm. Like they're becoming really good allies, which is great.
Yeah.
So let's see if maybe he'll be a dual citizen. Maybe I'll be a dual citizen.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But
what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? I don't even know. I think we're like, should we start a YouTube channel? And we just did. We had just met. Alana was in content creation. I had a background in filmmaking and creative work. And then we started traveling. I was like, maybe we should start filming this travel experience.
that's so inspiring to other people that want to start YouTube channels.
Yeah, I know. Super inspiring. This is the truth. This is the truth. And then we were just like, all right, so let's just start a channel and see how it goes. And then it started to do well, and then it became like a thing. Because at first it was like not a thing, and then it became a thing. So I feel like it really like hit after the wedding though. Like it became a thing, Before that, it was just like, a little YouTube channel.
Little YouTube.
Little YouTube
Cute
channel.
little YouTube.
It's like, all right, I'll make a video.
But it's funny because like right now also I look at it like cute little YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Like I feel like I'm talking to like 100 people sometimes. I forget that sometimes
There's a lot more watching.
how many people are watching it.
What psychological or emotional challenges come with social media career beyond hate and speculation? So basically this person's saying that when you are in the public eye, there's a lot of hate and speculation, but what other emotional challenges are there, or psychological challenges?
Are you trying to break up the question for me because you think that I don't understand it? So I'm leaving.
No, I was less worried about you and more concerned about the audience.
So you think the audience is dumb?
No, I never said that.
So
I don't know if I don't know if I worded this correctly, so I had to rephrase it and make sure that everyone understood what I was saying.
I was calling everyone dumb,
Listen.
including me.
God. All right, come on now. All right, listen. So, psychological or emotional challenges with being in content creation. I think it's just knowing when something should be content and when something shouldn't be content. You know, maybe that is like the only psychological challenge. Because sometimes you're like, it's such a beautiful moment. You're like, oh, we have to film this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But sometimes it's like,
And
no,
then
actually,
it's
let's
like,
just.
no, like I don't have to film this. I just live.
Yeah,
the
let's just like,
moment,
actually,
right?
never mind, put it down. Like, let's just actually live this moment and not even film it, which we do a lot. Yeah, so I think that's the only like challenge I could really think of.
Are you guys currently living in India or LA? Our main base is LA. We live in LA. That's where our house is and all our stuff is. But of course, like our viewers know, we spend a lot of time in India. But I feel like it's like 80-20. So 20% India. We are actually
It's been more like 60-30. Or is
this
it
year
40?
this year it's been more because of the baby, and I feel like, you know, I want to make sure that my mom and dad get a lot of time with River, so it's been more now. But our main base, if you asked us where we live, would be LA because all my stuff is there, so I consider that my house. I feel like we're guests here because I don't have my stuff here. I don't have my clothes and my bags and shoes.
Also, piggyback off this, someone asked, why do you live in LA and not other major cities like New York?
Someone asked that?
Someone asked that.
I hate New York.
Yeah, me too. I don't like New York. The West Coast is the best place to live in the U.S., I think.
I mean,
So.
of course, New York is probably home to a lot of people. I don't want to offend anyone, but like, I don't love cities.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like our house is so quiet. You can go out and you can hear the birds chirping. You know, I like that. Not like, I don't want to hear cars when I wake up in the
Like
morning.
we're hearing right now.
Right now? But this is still different. At least like, this is different.
There's a bird and cars. Make sure.
I'm biased to this because this
That
is my
window you
family
hear
home
you
and
hear
I love
birds,
it.
and that's when we hear cars.
Mumbai is my home and I'm biased to it, so I love it. Did Ivor leave his job and move to India permanently?
Yes,
Why do people think we've moved to India permanently?
I have left my job. I am looking for a job. I'm applying for all jobs. Please hire me.
Is Ivor's sister having a baby girl or boy?
boy.
Boy, wait, she's literally due like now.
Yeah,
We're gonna
June.
go back to LA and River's gonna have a baby cousin.
I know it's crazy.
They're gonna be like brothers.
She's
though, but
probably she's probably like really far along right now.
they're gonna be so close in age. They're gonna be like best friends. It's gonna be the cutest thing ever.
My dad asked Bree was like, Bree said my dad asked if she was having twins because she's gotten such a big
She used to
belly.
send us a picture. Bree, if you're watching this, can you please send us a picture of your belly? I feel like we're missing this because we're here.
I know. River's first birthday. Any big plans? Maybe. We may or may not be staying back in India for it.
So we were supposed to come for I think 2 months, like we usually do, but we decided to extend our trip because there's no way that I could justify missing my brother's movie launch. We waited so long for this, and it also happens to be River's first birthday. So we thought, I mean, there's no reason I could think of to not extend that trip. We're gonna do something in the house. It's tradition that we've done everything here. His baby shower, one of our wedding ceremonies. What else did we do here? My bridal shower. So we're gonna do something anniversary. We're gonna do something here, and yeah, that's it for now.
That concludes today's video. Hopefully your question was answered. I think we did pretty good on covering almost everything because there was a lot of repeat questions. But if there is a question we didn't answer, we're gonna do another Q&A in the future, so just save it. Hopefully we'll get to it then. But thank you guys also for sending in all those questions because we couldn't do this video without all your questions. So
Really?
thank you very much. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.